you guys, it's Stephanie with Coffee, Paper, Scissors. Look at this mess. So I oftentimes start a journal by showing you guys what I'm doing, and then I disappear while I'm working on it. And this mess kind of shows you why. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I thought, okay, so I had been cutting out pieces to put on top of the journals and for decoration, and then I would have parts of pages halfway cut out. I don't think I have any currently, but so I thought I need to sit and fussy cut what I can from the pages that I've been cutting out from, if that makes sense. And so I found a picture, or like portion of picture, and I thought, well, actually that would make a really cute sort of a shallow tuck spot on a page. So I thought I would come on, and so sometimes what I'm trying to say is sometimes things might look like trash, but if you look a little bit more closely, like even this, for instance, part of it was a part of another picture, and I don't know if it was this side or this side. And so then there were pieces cut from this, but you know, don't necessarily throw it away, because you can put it somewhere and, you know, like on the edge of a page, and it just kind of, you know, adds a little something. So what I'm trying to say is don't throw everything away. And so we're going to make something out of what, I mean, I think maybe most of us would say, oh yeah, I see that. But then some of us might be like, oh no, I totally would have thrown that away. So let me just see if I can get my gigantic mess out of the way. So these are some of the things I've been fussy cutting, tiny little things. My hands are feeling a little bit better. So from all the shoveling I did. Okay, so yesterday I folded some pages into signatures. I just don't know if things are going to stay, you know, where I currently have them. So I haven't sewn anything in. And there's still tons of room. So we'll see. But this particular part that I'm working on is inside of this signature. So I will get the rest of this out of the way. And hopefully it'll be a little bit more organized for us. Okay, so it is here. So it's this. So if you see, I had cut something from up here. I remember that. So there was a chunk, and this was the side of the page that I had torn it from the book. This might have been the bottom of the page. I don't know for sure. But looking at it, you think, oh, but if you look more closely, you're like, oh, there's this, and there's this, and there's this little thing here, and there's this little thing up here. So, I mean, I'm hoping you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. And so then I thought, well, if I take and I put it at the very bottom of a page, it ends up being a really cute little spot to tuck something. So let me get some more things out of the way. But this is, you know, a book page, and it's not terribly sturdy. So I thought that what I would do is take something, this is resume paper. Remember back when we used to have resume paper? I don't know if anybody still prints a resume anymore. My kids have had to do resumes, but they just have to email them. But anyway, it's that cotton blend paper, so I think that should be pretty sturdy. So I thought I would just thicken it up a little bit. I'm trying not to make the journal too thick with embellishments. And so I thought a little bit thinner, you know, like not cardstocky, but heavy enough is what I'm trying to say. I do want to try and get the little bits up here. See if I can get some dots of glue on it. Sorry if my head is in the way. Okay. And it, you know, doesn't have to be on there in one direction or another. I just want it all glued down. And you can squish it if you would like. That does unfortunately mean, though, that I have to cut it with you guys. Unfortunately for you, I mean. So I did not feel good yesterday. I don't know what was wrong with me. I felt totally fine in the morning. And then I had my coffee, like always. And then I thought, you know, I kind of feel like getting out of the house today. I'm going to just kind of scoot around this. I feel like getting out of the house today. Let me go ahead and eat something real quick and take my shower. So I had a banana and, you know, be nice. I had a donut. There are these gluten-free donuts that I buy, and I've eaten them lots of times. And generally I buy them when I'm going to be buying something sweet for the family and I can't have it, then I'll buy myself these particular donuts. So I've had them lots of times. So I had a banana and one of these donuts. And within about 15 minutes, I felt awful. And this donut, it's a 6-pack of donuts, and they are something that you keep frozen. So, I mean, the reason why I'm telling you this is because I don't think there's anything wrong with the donuts, because it's not the first donut from the pack of donuts I've eaten. I've had 2 other ones, and they didn't make me sick. And, of course, you know, I can't see that there was anything wrong with the banana. I don't know. So I was getting myself ready, and I thought, uh-oh, something is not good here. And I just, oh, my stomach was acidy, and my head felt like I was having, I don't know if this makes sense to you guys at all, but because I was trying to explain it to my husband, and he's like, nope, I don't ever have that happen. Do you guys ever have headaches that feel like your head is burning or acidy? Because that's what it felt like to me. I was like, my head feels like there's acid. It's not burning like it's hot, but it's burning kind of like heartburn would burn, but it's in my head. And I hate that. And I don't know if it makes me feel nauseous or if it's my stomach that makes my head feel that way. I have no idea. But it was pretty much all day, off and on yesterday. It was awful. And so then this morning I was like, oh, okay, I felt okay this morning. And so I made my coffee, and I make my coffee no matter what. Even if I'm sick, I'm like, no, I'm having my coffee. There's nothing stopping me from that. Even when I had COVID, I had COVID like, I don't know, a year and a half ago or something. Even when I had COVID and I couldn't taste it, I was like, I am having my coffee. Anyway, okay, let me get all these little bits out of the way. So I had my coffee this morning, and I thought, oh, I don't know, but I was fine. I have a little bit of a headache today, kind of off and on, and I've taken stuff for it, but it doesn't seem to make any difference. And I am just gonna do a little bit of inking around the edge. I don't want to go too far in. I just want it to kind of pop off the page a little bit is why I'm inking it, not necessarily to like age it or anything. a little bit of, I'm telling you, those things, these things, it doesn't matter. I use them like once and they start falling apart on me. Okay, so then I'm just gonna glue it down here at the bottom, and I think it's gonna be really cute. I'll kind of show you the pages put together, because, you know, not really so impressive, but, and I'm just gonna put glue right here because that will stop any, you know, journaling card or whatever from falling through. And then maybe I'll just kind of flip through the pages to show you guys. I don't know, it's not very exciting. I haven't done much. Let me just hold that on there for a second. So these are some really pretty, they're embossed envelopes here. I should grab out the package really quick so I can tell you the company. I found them one day at a local vintage shop, which of course has closed, and so I don't know where to get them now, unless, you know, there's a website or something. But they're really pretty. But it was too big for the size of my pages, and so I just cut it off and added a little glue, so, you know, it's an envelope again. You know, I just added a little glue down at the bottom. So if you ever have a problem where your envelope doesn't fit, shorten it. I considered sewing around it, but I decided not to. So this I was going to have hanging over like that. And I was going to, I need to do inking. This I poked in because I thought, well, what am I going to put there? So I just poked it in just so I could see how it looks. I'm just getting the edges of this. And I thought I would just glue, so right around the E. And I try to remember to put my fingers on the side where I'm not going to be gluing. But I'll probably put, I'll ink around it, and I'll probably put a tab or something on it just to spruce it up a little bit, but I wanted to get something in there just to see how it looks. Now, these are some of the fussy cuts that came with the paper pack that I bought. I don't know if I want any of them on there. There's already a flower here. Maybe just a little bit of a smaller, that's pretty, a little smaller butterfly. I'm just gonna get the edges where you can see the paper where I cut it. So I did sit and cut yesterday. I didn't feel too terrible to do that. Back out of the way, and I just stitched it. I glued it and then I stitched it to the page with the stitching showing on the other side. Okay, and then I have these really old Western Union Telegraph. They're over 100 years old because it's 19 teens. So, but they're so old that when you fold them, they just break in half. And so I glued them to some notebook paper on the back so that, you know, it doesn't matter that it's broken. I'll probably ink around it at some point. I'm not sure. But so then you open this up, you know, the little envelope would be just hanging off the side like that. And I just think that's really pretty. And then I don't know what I'm going to put on the back of this, but, you know, just to have a little something down inside. You can still write up in here. I might just leave that in there. I need to back it, but so yeah, just a little idea. I'm making sure that's not little bits of I have any other fabulous ideas? Probably not. Let me look in here real quick. I don't know. I went through all of my, I made a cute little, like tuck spot with a playing card. I found an Ace of Hearts. That's kind of cute. So yeah, I'm just sitting here working, trying to get it full of pages to the point where there's enough to journal on, but not so much that it's too thick. So is that all I have? That's all I have. That's not a very exciting video, you guys. Where is it? At least leave you with a cute little page. So, but I mean, I think it's cute. And, oh, there was one other thing I wanted to do. So I found this paper in my stash. And it's been in there forever. And so what I thought I would do was make it, I was going to put it here so you can see it behind this page. And so I'm thinking maybe around here. And then we're going to cut it and play with it a little bit. I'm hoping that what I'm thinking I'm going to do, I'm hoping it'll work. Where's my line? Oh, I see it. Okay, so this is, I'm going to fold it in half. You know, it's a 12 by 12. And so I was thinking it's going to hang off a lot. So instead of worrying about this being so white, I thought since this is white, that it will blend, I think. I'm hoping. But this will give me an idea. I'm thinking that. I really like the layered look. I don't know about you guys, but if I go and mark right around here and fold it, and then do it on the other side as well. Let me get this out of the way. Maybe I'll just mark it like that. Try to get my fingernail there so I know where the fold is. Okay, now this is what I'm, okay, so you could leave it so that this is like a little tuck, but I have these, you know, edge punches and I want to use them. So let's see, I'm going to try and get the center-ish. Come on, go in there. What is causing it to hang up? I'm hoping this isn't one of those bad ones. I find a lot of these at thrift stores, and you know, sometimes they're there for a reason. Okay, that's the center-ish. I just hope that it looks cute. You know, sometimes when you use these on a pattern paper, it doesn't look so cute. So do you just line it up? When I first bought these things, I did not understand how they worked. I'm like, how do you get the pattern? Okay, and then I just have to make sure that it's up in there. And then fold it over, and it has that cute little pattern, you guys. Isn't that adorable? Oh my goodness, I love it. And if I really wanted to be fussy, I could keep these little guys and glue them somewhere. I'm not sure if I will or won't. There's probably not very many of them. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hearts. Let's go ahead and do this side too. Sometimes it's really hard getting that thing in there. Okay, I got it. And, you know, you could leave it a tuck, but I think that it would be pretty, you know, not sturdy. Okay. Yeah, if you just put, you know, a little tab or dab of glue at the top and bottom, but I don't know. I don't really trust it. So I'm just gonna put a little glue, and then mostly just, I want glue here to make sure it stays down real good. A lot of times when I'm done with my journals, I think, shoot, I forgot to use my paper punches. If you go back and look at my craft room tour, you'll see that I have quite a few paper punches. And most of them were from thrift stores or yard sales. And I feel like I totally feel like I score when I find them. And then I forget to use them, which is just silly. Okay, so there's that. Really cute, I think. So now let's see how it looks in there. Let's get our envelope on there. Our roses on there. I'll probably ink around it like I said. So yeah, I think that's really pretty. And the fact that this is white and this is white, I think makes it work, but you know, I might get a little weird about it and do something. I don't know. I might add a little flower somewhere to it. I don't know. We'll see, but there we go. So that is what I'm doing right now, you guys. I'm just kind of working through to see. I did do the cover of the other one. I don't think I've shown it to you guys at all. So this is the cover of the other one. I used a different stamp and I used music paper. And then here's the spine and then the back. Isn't that cute? It had a little petal that was falling from the flower and it looks like a heart. So, and then otherwise it's the same, different pages on the inside, but from the same kit, but I haven't done anything else to the inside. Okay, so there you go, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.